The little bear that is cuter than Huahua is estimated to be only a little cute, who was born with fried hair when she was a child. Yao Lirong's hair is really unusual. As the saying goes, a small fire depends on holding a big fire and extinguishing it. This sentence is also applicable in the panda world. As a natural topstream, Huahua was affectionately called a little fox by fans because of her pointed mouth, and she smiled with a pair of dark circles in the shape of water droplets, and her eyes were bright. Just like a furry dragon toy, Huahua has a special ankle ring on the left foot and neck, and the right toe comes with a white bud on the four sides of the socks. In addition to the talented looks, Huahua was still a lychee flower when she was a child, just able to move freely on the ground, although the range of activities is limited to the paved wooden fence. But this little cutie is happy to explore everywhere every day. A small wooden stick is enough for her to turn all day, and grow up a little bit. He explored the outside world, expanded his range of activities to the small wooden armor, began to learn to climb for a long time, and ended up with a small foot 30 centimeters from the ground, as a smart flower fish. Hard to do, Huahua tried many times. This side of the climb cannot climb up. So go around to the other side of the stump and try again. As a super good-natured bear, a branch Huahua can cut for half a day. When she was a child, Huahua would make eye contact with fans outside the court, whether she was lying on her back or turning over, and obediently lying on her stomach. Huahua is synonymous with cuteness. The first time she suffered a loss, she couldn't bite it open with her two little fat hands, and finally her two little feet used her strength, so she bit the bamboo shoots open, but she didn't eat a bite of it, and it was all gone. And it was hard not to make people doubt that the acting skills of fake food in the panda circle were so good. Later, Huahua got a large bamboo shoot and was working hard to wrap the bamboo shoots, and the godmother took away the big bamboo shoot from Huahua, saying that, "Huahua, you can't eat yet, the godmother eats for you," and it is no wonder that everyone is soft-hearted when they see it. As a super sticky bear, Huahua liked to play with Aunt Fa when she was a child, leaning her head on her father's arms and rubbing hard, often coquettishly begging for a hug, just like a panda hanging sword on Aunt Fa's father, relying on her sister who can't climb trees. Her fun-loving little ancestor is one, and she often bullied her sister and sent her hair to the tree, and after her aunt and dad saw it, she took Huahua out of anger, and as a result, Huahua was lifted up with the help of her father, and she was clumsy and beat her younger brother more. Huahua was really stupid. The beauty Kumamon bear, the child star debuted Huahua can still live when she grows up. It's not for no reason. When I was a child, I sat down as a small triangle rice ball, and when I grew up, it was a big triangle rice ball, and it was enlarged in equal proportions. As the most convenient woman in the panda circle, only 1 meter 5 flowers, no neck, short chin, short legs, and 1 meter 8 younger brother stood together, forming the most cute height difference. Eating bamboo slowly and always dropping slag is the only bear that makes Grandpa Tan most worried about not being able to eat. Because Huahua eats slowly, she is often eaten by the students of the nursery class. This day Huahua finally bit open a bamboo shoot, but was rushed to the second dog sister snatched the past, and the good-natured Huahua went to wrap another one, but just bitten open and was snatched away. One after another was taken away, and so on good friends come to take away the Buddha. Huahua not only gave up resistance, but also let the wrapped bamboo shoots out. Even if it was sandwiched between the two bare mountains, it will be obedient and wait for the friends on both sides to finish eating and then move their mouths, because they can't climb trees and are often kicked by their younger brothers and leaves. There is no neck, but it can't be longer now, of course. Huahua's forbearance also has a bottom line, for the behavior of the 7 bears is too much. Huahua said that she also has a temper. This day, my sister is eating her favorite apple, and the younger brother and Ye saw that they wanted to take Huahua directly, and immediately raised their left hand to harness it, since Huahua became the top of the bear circle. His daily itinerary is particularly full, every day to accept a large number of fans to worship, according to fans. Just after 10 o'clock in the morning, Huahua has lined up outside the panda villa, and is in line for 2 hours to see Huahua for 3 minutes. Experienced fans have summed up a most incisive guide to chasing flowers. Do not want to queue up before 6:30 to arrive at the south gate of the base, after 7:30 after the park opened. All the way to prevent being overtaken, so that there is a high probability of becoming the first batch of people to see Huahua. If the weather is cool on this day, Huahua stays outside for a day. In addition, the mentality of fans chasing stars and Huahua is also particularly worth learning. They say that if you want to see Huahua, you have to be patient and confident, and the most important thing is to be ruthless to yourself. How cute Fubao was when he was a child. This looks like a Maolong doll is the chaebol little princess when he was a child. No wonder Grandpa Jiang likes Fubao so much, such a cute bear, who won't be moved when he sees it. Xiao Fubao, who was in business for the first time, was very reluctant to see Grandpa Jiang leave. His eyes were very round. He hugged Grandpa Jiang's arm and didn't let go. Looking at his little granddaughter, who had been pestering him, Grandpa Jiang touched him very dotingly, and the two comforted him to learn to operate independently and alone. And Xiao Fubao saw Grandpa Jiang, who was paying attention to him in the distance. As an eclectic little princess, Xiao Fubao can make her room dirty and messy every time. And she can eat and pull while eating, and she can also eat and fall asleep in a bunch of Qingtuan. I have to say that my heart is really big. Every time I clean the room for Xiao Fubao, Grandpa Jiang has a headache, but he still has a pampered face, and he can't bear to blame. Sometimes Fubao will take advantage of Grandpa Jiang to clean up, find the right time to pounce on Grandpa Jiang to create a surprise. Grandpa Jiang is very useful, touched his head, this time can make Xiao Fubao happy, directly milk fiercely slapped the ground. When weighing, Xiao Fubao weighed a small soft lump of staggering. After weighing the weight, Grandpa Jiang put him on his lap, recorded the data, and planned to let him play by himself. But he couldn't think that the little guy actually hugged Grandpa Jiang's leg and didn't let go. Fubao liked to stick to Grandpa Jiang so much, it can be seen that Grandpa Jiang really paid a lot in taking care of Fubao. Simply, Grandpa Jiang's efforts were not in vain, bringing out such an innocent, cute and lively little princess who couldn't climb a tree, and her whole body was exerting herself. Even if she didn't succeed this time, she would continue to high-five Grandpa Jiang next time, find a camera to take a group photo, make a mistake, and she would be weak-hearted. But next time she would have to be beaten by her mother, Miss I. She would find Grandpa Jiang for comfort. As long as Grandpa Jiang coaxed it, it would soon be fine. But as she grew up day by day, Fubao was really a little expensive, and her mother served her every day with a large penny. So she looked for Grandpa Jiang for comfort, and her mood became better, and she continued to cause trouble. A perfect closed loop has been formed. Let's just say that who cannot love such a noisy and cute bear?